Good evening, everyone. Welcome. I'd like to call the Hammond Redevelopment Commission meeting to order on this Tuesday, August 15th, 2023. It is now 4:30. The meeting will begin. Can you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and a quick moment of silence after? Thank you, Commissioner. Cynthia, can we get a roll call, please?
Talmadge.
Here.
Soto Presley.
Here.
Garay.
Here.
Myricks.
Here.
Hopperidge.
Here, for the record, all five are present. One is in the City Hall conference room downstairs. Okay. Number 3, declaration of conflict of interest. Okay, number 4 is communications.
None were received.
All right, thank you, Cynthia. Brings us to 5. It's a ratification of contract for repairs to Reverend Burns Drive fence there off of Columbia Avenue.
Commissioners, in front of you, you have a proposal with a price of $4,000 to do some immediate repair on a fence that the Redevelopment Commission purchased and built last year with the Hammond contractor, Hammond Fence. This spans Columbia Avenue from Merrill up about 4 blocks south. About 2 weeks ago, a car in the middle of the day, through some traffic, ran into the corner right at Merrill and Columbia and took down 2 panels. We felt the need for repair and securing that resident's backyard as quickly as possible, so we moved ahead with approving the quote from Hammond Fence to fix it, and I signed on behalf of the Redevelopment Commission. So tonight, you are here to ratify the contract for the repairs.
Jake, why'd you hit the fence, man? Why'd you hit the fence, man? You would.
Jake.
Okay. Mr. President. Mr. President, if there's no discussion or further questions, I'd like to make a motion for the ratification of the contract for repairs for Burns Drive.
I second that.
Okay, a motion's been made by Commissioner Meyer, seconded by Commissioner Soto Presley. That's for the ratification of contract for repairs for Reverend Burns Drive fence. Can we have a roll call, please?
Talmadge.
Yes.
Soto Presley.
Yes.
Garay.
Yes.
Myricks.
Yes.
Hopperidge.
Yes, motion passes, 5 yes. Number 6 is approval of purchase agreement between Hammond Redevelopment Commission and Lions Commons LLC at 5903-5923 Calumet Avenue.
Commissioners, in front of you, you have a purchase agreement between the City of Hammond through its Redevelopment Commission and Lions Commons LLC. This is a developer who would like to purchase 3 contiguous vacant lots just north of here, out the windows here at City Hall, redevelopment owned, in order to put up a 4-tenant commercial building. The building would be about 5,000 square feet. The developer will have 1 tenant as himself, which is a Smoothie King, and he's actively looking for tenants to fill the other 3 spots. We've been working on this RFP process since last year, and I believe the commission approved the development agreement a week or 2 ago, and now we have the purchase agreement in front of us.
It's nice to have the owner in one of the spots too as well.
Agreed. Yep.
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion for approval of the purchase agreement between Hammond Redevelopment Commission and Lions Commons LLC at 5903 through 5923 Calumet Avenue.
Second.
Okay, motion's been made by Commissioner Soto Presley, second by Commissioner Gray. Can we get a roll call then, please?
Talmadge.
Yes.
Soto Presley.
Yes.
Gray.
Yes.
Myrick.
Yes.
Poppers.
Yes, motion passes, 5 yes. Number 7, approval of Bud Mechanical Systems, proposal for Hammond Innovation Carrier RTU at 5209 Holman Avenue.
Commissioners, this is a maintenance invoice we have from Bud Mechanical for 5209 Holman Avenue. This is commonly known as the Business Center in downtown Hammond. It is a redevelopment-owned building, and so we're just looking for approval on a drive replacement for $1,500.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, motion's been made by Commissioner Myrick, seconded by Commissioner Gray. Let's have a roll call, please.
Talmadge.
Yes.
Soto Presley.
Yes.
Gray.
Yes.
Myrick.
Yes.
Poppers.
Yes, motion passes, 5 yes. Okay, number 8's approval of proposal from Marsh Consultants Incorporated for professional engineering services for Marble Street reconstruction.
Good morning, good afternoon to the commission. I beg your pardon. Dean Button with the City of Hammond Engineering Department. We received a proposal from Marsh to do design, sort of a two-part design of Marble Street between Wabash and the state line, right? This is immediately west of the future maintenance yard for the Westlake project. So it's just an extension north of Chicago Street in that area to the state line. We're selecting Marsh because they have done work and survey for the developers. So we received a very favorable price because survey work would not be necessary. And they're doing a two-part design, one under city design standards and one a widened option that could be paid potentially by the developer. We've reviewed this contract and we would recommend your approval. I take any questions the commissioners might have.
I don't have anything. I've driven by there. It's pretty wide open, a lot of activity going on down there with construction.
Certainly, the project at 24 Marble is underway, being constructed. It's a 400,000 square foot potential warehouse building, speculative warehouse building in Hammond that incentives have been made. I'm sure the Redevelopment Commission's very aware of the development since it came through this commission.
It's where J&M Wrecking used to, their yard was there too, so.
Technically, it was the
Yeah.
old Calumet Flexicor plant,
Yeah.
if you recall that location.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's close, very close to the JM Wrecking facility.
See that the schedule date is quickly approaching. Is that going to be shifted back a little bit, or are they still on target?
No,
for 18?
we've told them that they need to hurry up and do this work because the developer needs to have the road built this year. I think that's optimistic that we're going to do that, but we need them to go to bidding as quickly as we can. They're sort of ready. They've got the baseline work already done, so I don't know that a lot of work is going to be needed in terms of time to get the work done. So, yeah, it's a quick turnaround.
All right. Thank you, City Engineer Dean Button.
Thank you.
Mr. President, there's no further discussion, questions. I make a motion for the approval of the proposal from Hammond Zones Incorporated for professional engineering services for Marble Street.
Second.
Okay, a motion's been made by Commissioner Myrick, second by Commissioner Soto Presley. Let's have a roll call, please.
Talmadge?
Yes.
Soto Presley?
Yes.
Saray?
Yes.
Myrick?
Yes.
Poppers?
Yes, motion passes 5 yes. Number 9, approval of agreement to purchase real estate for property commonly known as 2 Willow Court.
Mr. President, the next three items, the purchase of 2 Willow Court, 15 to 49 State Street, 58 Willow Court. You'll recall that all three of those properties went out for RFP, and there was ostensibly one responder to the RFP, and that was Mr. Henshaw's firm. Now, I realize he's organized a few LLCs that are different, and they're by the name of the address. So you have 2 Willow Court Partners, 35 State Street LLC, and 58 Willow Court Partners LLC. I wonder, maybe he doesn't have any partners for 35 State Street, but he was the only responder to all three of these. These properties have environmental questions, and Mr. Henshaw is associated with Environ Forensics. You probably will remember, and you're familiar with him and his entity. So the staff is recommending on all three of them that Mr. Henshaw's companies be awarded the purchase agreement.
And I am present.
Okay,
Mr. Henshaw does one.
right. Yeah, Mr. Henshaw, I don't know if you want to comment on anything, but I do see you and we can hear you.
Okay, hi, Steve Henshaw here. Yes, the reason I put them into 3 separate LLCs is because the bid was 3 separate bids. So these sites are contaminated. This is the former A&M Supply property that was a dry cleaning distributor and was a supplier of perchloroethylene, which was released into the environment. So we have a good handle on the environmental conditions. We believe that we acquired the convenience store at 1 State Street from the previous owner of that, and we believe that we can make the best use of this property through remediation and strategic development to be able to be a, more likely than not, more of like a buildings to support the residential community developments that are being built there. So whether it be commercial or restaurants of that sort, we believe that we can work through these issues and do the remediation and development that would be a benefit for the community. Otherwise, my feeling is these properties are contaminated and people are going to run from them, frankly. So I think within a couple of years, you'll be very happy with our ability to put these into some sort of productive use. They've been fallow for 20-some years.
Yeah, they have been. They've been vacant a long time. So, do you think there'll be like more of for the foundation, more like slabs, or will you be really going down into the soils there?
Yeah, we'll be going more likely than not slab on grade with vapor mitigation systems under the buildings to be protective of occupants and patrons.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Henshaw. I don't know if any of the commissioners have any questions, but you want us to bundle these all together or do them one at a time, Attorney Westland?
Whatever your pleasure.
Okay.
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion for the approval of the purchase agreement for property commonly known as 2 Willow Court, also 1549 State Street, 58 Willow Court.
Second.
Okay, then we have a motion by Commissioner Myrick's, second by Commissioner Heather Gray. That's the approval agreement, purchase real estate for property commonly known as 2 Willow Court, 15-49 State Street, and 58 Willow Court. Can we get a roll call, please?
Tomich,
Yes.
Soto Presley,
Yes.
Gray,
Yes.
Myrick's,
Yes.
Hopperidge.
Yes, motion passes with 5 yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, thank you.
Glad to see something go there, downtown there.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
All right, number 12 is approval of resolution number 2023-13, a resolution accepting the conveyance of real estate from the City of Hammond by its Board of Public Works and Safety for 5605 Alice Avenue.
Commissioners, in front of you, you will have another resolution that you have seen in the past, conveying real estate property from the City of Hammond to the Redevelopment Commission in preparation for the Jacob Square residential infill project that we are working towards creating an RFP this fall. So this is just another property we're transferring from department to department at 5605 Alice.
Okay, pretty standard. We've done this in the past.
Correct.
Mr. President, if there's no further discussion or questions, I'd like to make a motion for the approval of resolution number 2023-13, resolution accepting the conveyance of real estate from the City of Hammond by its Board of Public Works and Safety for 5605 Alice Avenue.
Second.
Okay, a motion's been made by Commissioner Myrick's, second by Commissioner Tomich. Can we get a roll call then, please?
Tomich,
Yes.
Soto Presley,
Yes.
Gray,
Yes.
Myrick's,
Yes.
Hopperidge.
Yes, motion passes with 5 yes. Okay, 13's our bills, register of claims.
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion to pay the register of claims for July 5th, 2023 through August 11th, 2023. For register of claims number R63567 through R63776 inclusive.
Second.
Okay, motion's been made by Commissioner Soto Presley, second by Commissioner Gray. That's the register of claims dating July 5th, 2023 through August 11th, 2023. Claim R63567 through claim R63776 inclusive. Is there any questions on these claims for staff? Okay, then roll call, please.
Tomich,
Yes.
Soto Presley,
Yes.
Gray,
Yes.
Myrick's,
Yes.
Hopperidge.
Yes, motion passes 5 yes. Okay, number 14 is our reports. Ms. Anderson, would you like to share anything tonight?
I would, thank you. One report I have today, today we had a street dedication on 169th by the Van Til's grocery store in the 5th District. We dedicated the street to Frank Van Til, and we also gave him a key to the city for his continued dedication to Hammond over the decades. It was very well attended. It was a very nice program. And also, when Dean was talking about the upgrades to 24 on Marble Street in preparation for 24 Marble development, we do have a groundbreaking for their speculative building coming up next week on Tuesday, August 22nd at 11 a.m. if you're able to attend.
Okay. Also, is there a Life's Cafe too, a ribbon cutting coming up too?
Ah, there is. I believe that is the last week of August.
Maybe 8:31, I thought, at 11 a.m.
You got it. It's Thursday, August 31st at 11 a.m. We have a new Life's Cafe, at lunch and coffee center at 6255 Holman Avenue.
Okay, thank you,
Thank you.
Ann. Very good stuff. All right, then, number 15's new and unfinished business. Doesn't look like we have anything tonight, then.
Correct.
Okay, number 16 is public comment. It is open now. Public comment is open. Public comment is open. If anybody would like to come speak, you have 3 minutes to do so. Okay, then, public comment's closed. Public comment is closed. Number 17,
Mr. President, I make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
we have a motion and a second. Can you all signify by aye?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Meeting is adjourned. Thank you.